going on, everybody? We got another video today. Randy's here with Marino's Collectibles. Stay tuned. Alright guys, we're back. We're going to do another weekly cover price sales data pickup. We got about 10, 11 books, something like that. You know the drill. Show the books, creators, significance, all that. Appreciated, likes, comments, all that good stuff. So we're going to start off today with the Avengers number 80. Look at those colors. They just pop. So this is a Roy Thomas story. Came out September 1970. John Buscema and Tom Palmer cover and art. Origin and first appearance of Red Wolf. William Talltrees. Nice high grade. I recently picked this up. It was something on the, my mind to get for a while, but out of nowhere, I got this at a yard sale during Stormville a couple weeks ago, and I didn't even realize that it was actually the first appearance of Leatherface. I was looking for the first appearance a long time ago, I gotta pick it up, but I didn't, know the cover or anything like that. But this is Leatherface number 1. This came out April 1991. Mark Hassel story, Kirk Jarvinen and Jason Moore art, Dave Dorman cover. First official appearance of Leatherface in a comic book. Crazy, crazy. No surprise, guys. Hot book, everybody's talking about. This is Absolute Batman issue 1. Came out December 2024. Scott Snyder's story, Nick Dragotta cover and art, first team appearance of the Party Animals, and lots of other introductory characters that I'm not going to name because it's almost everybody. This is off the charts. I had this from the beginning. I've been reading it. I got all the issues, but I decided to, add it to the list. Another one that's been on my radar, Aliens number 1. Aliens number 1, this came out May 1988. Mark Verheiden story, Mark A. Nelson cover and art. First comic appearance of Aliens, Captain Hicks, new Private Frost, Private Vasquez, Private Drake, Private Hudson, and Private Crow. This is the first print. And correct me if I'm wrong, I think even though this is the first print, they would say the original would be black and white. So I don't know if I'm not sure. Put it down here if you guys know in the comments down below and let me fully know. But all right, yeah, I got my notes on this one, but I'll keep it there. I'll show you. This is Transformers number 1. As you can see, how I categorized my books. When I got personal collection books that I want to get graded, signed, clean and press, I'll put up here. So this is just for me a reminder, clean, press, sign. And then I go through and I see what artists are still alive and signing. And I put everyone up there. Bill Mantlo, Ralph Macchio, Frank Springer, and Kim DeMolder. Right now, the only one I think available to sign or alive is Bill Sienkiewicz. But this is Transformers number 1. This came out September 1984. Bill Mantlo and Ralph Macchio story. Frank Springer and King DeMolder art. Bill Sienkiewicz cover. Origin of first comic book appearance of the Autobots and Decepticons. So, but yeah, that's how I put it, and then I categorize in different boxes. All right, we're keeping it going. We have Star Wars, Heir to the Empire. Awesome, awesome, awesome cover. Star Wars, Heir to the Empire, number 1. This came out October 1995. Mike Barron story, Oliver Ventine and Brett Blanchard art. Matthew Lafray cover, based on a novel by Timothy Zahn. First appearance of Admiral Thrawn. First Mara Jade, which is Luke Skywalker's wife. First Jorvis Kebeth, I'm probably killing that name, a clone of Palpatine. And first Gilad Paleon, Commander under Thrawn. And if you guys watched the Ahsoka on Disney Plus, you would have seen Admiral Thrawn. So can't wait for that season 2 to come out. All right, we got another banger. We got X-Men 28. Very nice, presentable copy. I do want a higher grade in this. I got this graded at about a 5.5. Still very presentable. Colors pop. The red. This is X-Men 28. This came out January 1967. Roy Thomas story. Werner Roth and Dick Ayers art. Werner Roth and John Tartaglione cover. First appearance of Banshee, Sean Cassidy, and the Ogre, Brian Dunlap. Love that cover. We have another X-Men. This is Uncanny X-Men 133. This is a newsstand copy. This came out May 1980. Chris Claremont story, John Byrne and Terry Austin cover and art. Dark Phoenix Saga Part 5. First solo Wolverine cover. Be careful, guys. There is a bunch of different facsimiles out there that look identical, and you don't want to be fooled. Beautiful, beautiful cover. All right, next up on the list, we have Daredevil, The Man Without Fear, issue 158. Came out May 1979. Roger Mackenzie story, Frank Miller and Klaus Janson art, Frank Miller and Joe Rubenstein cover. Frank Miller's run on Daredevil begins. Origin and death of Deathstalker and Black Widow appearance. This is a beautiful, beautiful high grade. I'm not sure if I'm going to have Frank Miller sign this or not, but it definitely is gradable, signature worthy. I've just been enjoying my Raws lately, and you know, nothing wrong with that. This book, I got this in my collection, I want to say the end of 2025. There's a lot of books that I was going to get, you know, signed, graded, or that I wasn't categorizing and cataloging yet. So then I started doing the Mylars and separating and, you know, going on with my OCD. But this book I've wanted for, honestly, I wanted this even before Werewolf by Night on Disney Plus came out. So definitely a few years. And I finally picked it up, nice high grade. This is Bloodstone #1. Awesome, creepy, cool, sexy cover. This came out December 2001. Dan Abnett, and Andy Lanning story, Michael Lopez and Scott Hanna art. Michael Lopez cover, first appearance of Elsa Bloodstone. What do we got left? Alright, we got one more comic left and something I picked up at a yard sale that I'm going to share with you. We have Green Lantern #9. This is Green Lantern #9. This came out November, December 1961. John Broome story, Kane Anderson and Gala art, Gil Kane and Murphy Anderson cover. Second appearance of Sinestro. First cover appearance of Sinestro. And the first appearance of the Jordan brothers. Nice 10 center. Awesome book for the PC. That Lantern show is coming up. Very excited for that. Okay, so I picked up, there it is. Not a comic, like I said, but I wanted to share it and I picked it up. This was $5. Walt Disney's Donald Duck and His Nephew, Best Comics, forward by Carl Barks. And yeah, beautiful hardcover. Still got the wrap, nice. Let's see what's on the inside. Oh yeah, still Donald Duck and His Nephews. I couldn't pass up. I was like, Disney, really cool. Let's see when this came out. I'll give you some information on it if you guys are wondering. Introduction by Piero Zanotto, forward by Card Banks. Advil Press in New York. This came out 1983. All right, and then I'll just show you a little bit of the artwork. Just regular comics, guys. Pretty cool stuff. $5. Have no idea what it's worth. Didn't do research on it. Not sure if I'll even put it in there. But what's that? An old. I don't know if that's the end of a story. Let me see that. I'll share that with you. What is that? Is that the end of a comic? All right, let's see. This one I'm not going to, blah, 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 in Old California. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's the highlights. I don't know. But it says in Old California. And then when you turn the page, it's blank. And then it says in Old California. I don't know. And then it just, you know, keeps continuing on. But anyway, $5, couldn't beat it. You got minimum wear, but I don't even know what I'll do with it. I'll probably keep it, and I really don't even know. But yeah, I love it. So appreciate it, guys. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscription button, comment down below, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you got any of these books, and are you hunting? Are you out there in the flea markets, the yard sales? What's your next Comic-Con? Love all that. Appreciate you guys, and remember, respect the hunt, collect with purpose. Until next time.